So we're gonna go in the house. Again, here's the front entrance. This is one of my favorite things, is this front door. I love this front door. And one of the first things that we did when we moved in is we put all new door handles on and rekeyed everything and electronic entry. This light is gonna get changed out because, well, it doesn't work, first of all, and secondly, yeah, we're tall people here and that hangs down really low, and that's just not good for any of us here. So let's go in. This is the front entrance. I like this front entrance. Let's see here. We have this really kind of weird flooring here. I'm not sure what we're going to do about that.
Really?
Right now it's going to stay. We'll do that last. So this is the big wall. The plan is to make it a gallery wall. We just don't have pictures and frames yet. We've got a few other things. So if you remember the door on the other side, it was painted black, but this wood on the inside, I just think these are so pretty. I think maybe eventually I will get ambitious enough to try to strip the front of that door and take it back to its original glory, but that's probably like one of the lowest of the low on the priority list. And this is just a temporary solution to cover this rug. I don't love it, but it was cheap, and it's an indoor-outdoor rug, which is good for all the people that traipse in and out of here with their shoes. Okay, so this is the living room. Kiki, you gotta get out of the way. Move. So that is the fireplace. I love it. It had this weird gas fireplace insert in it. We had it removed and we had the gas line capped. I think I'm gonna clean this up really good and paint it white, and then put some really nice wood mantelpiece over, but it's like wired for electricity and everything, so it just needs to be cleaned up. Everything just needs to be painted. There's just like a lot of really weird wiring that goes along in this house, so we're just kind of fixing it as we go along. But so it's a nice open space without being too open, because I'm not a huge fan of the open floor plans. This is the dining room that's serving as our surrogate storage room, because our storage closet is getting remodeled right now. I really like this room too. I think I like that it's open, but kind of tucked back here and cozy. We changed this light out, but it doesn't work well in this space. We need a better light, so we're gonna do that eventually. You might notice the theme of Pearl Jam everywhere, which, if you know us, that makes sense. If you don't know us, you'll learn that we love Pearl Jam. This is a piano that we inherited from a friend of ours. It was built somewhere between 1890 and 1895. That's what we found out, right?
Don't look at me.
So,
I play it, you find information.
So this is the kitchen. It's fine. It works.
It's big enough.
It's big enough. It's gonna get some upgrading eventually.
Major upgrade.
I don't like the sink. I don't like the countertops. I don't like the appliances. But it works. We don't have a garbage disposal, those kinds of things. It's
Dishwasher.
all things to work on. And then you go in here and we have this big sunroom that right now is kind of a catch-all in the dog's room. It's a really cool space. I think some paint and some new lighting and just some little reconfiguration. Here's a weird thing. We have this like cooktop right here. I've never seen anything like this before, but I think it's kind of hysterical. So, I mean, this probably won't stay, but we might make a good, cool little bar area out of that. We just we put in these, we made barn doors. That's one of the first projects we did when we moved in because it was open and we wanted the dogs to be able to stay in here, especially because the backyard gets really wet and then they come in wet, and also during the day when we're not home they don't have to be in their kennel the whole time. They can have this room and it doesn't really, they don't get the rest of the house messed up. This is the room that we're working on right now. This is, we call it the media room. I'm pretty sure it used to be the garage. In fact, I'm almost positive it was. It's huge. This is where it'll be the kids' room eventually. But what happened was, if you can see this, so this space here, there were actually 3 doors. So you had the closet right there, and then this middle space was a door for the hot water tank, and then you had this half bath. And the half bath was really gross. It had this disgusting red sink in it, and it was just really small. I called it the boys only bathroom because there really wasn't any knee room in it. And then I started noticing wet drywall. So what happened was there was a hot water tank, just a regular hot water tank in here, and the copper piping was leaking in a wall. So there was a wall right here between the bathroom and the closet for the hot water tank, and it was leaking, and we just had a mess. So what we did is we tore the wall out, we got everything out, we did all of the kind of mold remediation and everything, and we upgraded to a tankless water heater. And they had to basically, this is all new concrete, they had to jackhammer all of this concrete to move all the piping into this back wall. But I think in the long run it's going to be worth it. So we're in the awful mudding and sanding phase, but I'm hoping, the goal is to have this done by the end of June. So so you can see, you know, we have this closet. We just redid everything. We pulled out all the drywall because everything was wet. It was kind of a nightmare, but in the grand scheme of things, it'll look a lot better when it's done. Okay, Katie, I want you to demonstrate. Oh, the washing machine is running right now. I can't even tell you how much this bothers me. This is the laundry room. My washing machine is running right now. Otherwise, I would show you that when I have to get laundry out, I open this up and half of me is inside the washing machine trying to get
just pause it and
everything out because you can't reach it. So this is all, and then this is just like, then we have just this weird closet right here. It's like particle board closed off, and so phase 2 of this room project is going to be taking all of this out and creating a laundry space and a storage space that kind of makes sense. And then the rest of this room, I mean, it's really just paint and a rug. This space right here where the TV is, these cabinets here and these 2 cabinets right here, they were all this huge built-in space, and it was beautiful. I mean, you could tell somebody spent a lot of time building that, but it just wasn't gonna work, mostly because of our TV, and it just was a little overpowering for our tastes. So what we're trying to do is reconfigure the space and use some of what we have. We're gonna kind of make this wall like a cool accent wall, hang the TV up, finish this off, paint the whole room, put a rug down on the floor, get some storage in here just so it looks prettier. These are butcher block. That's gonna go on the top of these cabinets when we're done finishing them off. But I think once we're done, it is gonna look very cool in here. I think we need some new lighting. It's just a little much for us. But I really want to see how the summer is going to be and if we need those, we really need those fans or not. And then this is just all kind of stuff that hasn't made it past moving in yet that we've got to find homes for, but once we get this closet done, it'll all get done. Okay, so we're gonna walk to the back of the house. Again, we just need paint, add more artwork to the walls. This is the main bathroom. This is what the kids use. Again, this was made for short people. You can't really see in there, but you have the bathroom, nice size tub. But this is gonna get gutted completely eventually, and we'll just make it painted, and we're gonna put in a new tub, tile. This is all gonna come out, and we'll do something with a new countertop and mirrors and lighting, and it's just old and dated. It just needs to be a facelift. This is Riley's room, and it's a boy's room, so it's about as clean as it's ever gonna be. The bedrooms, the extra bedrooms, are just a really good size. He needs paint, he needs a dresser, but he's got a really good sized bedroom. The closets are really good sized. We're gonna put some organization in here because, you know, he's a boy. We need to be able to hide things. So there's that. I'm really excited about this because I didn't have a linen closet in our old house. So I'm glad that we have a linen closet. And there's just nothing here. It's just a linen closet. It'll get painted when we paint this hallway. But this is Katie's room. This is probably the most completely decorated room because this was Katie's priority when we moved in. She's done a good job. We need to paint in here. The whole house just needs to be painted. This is her swing chair that didn't quite end up working out. We need to fix that. But she's got the Mac Daddy closet. I'll probably let her give a more complete room tour once we start painting and everything in here. She's got this really nice closet, nice big closet she likes to keep organized. So that's really good. Okay, is your dad still in there or did he leave?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so this is our bedroom. It needs love. It just is kind of blah. Paint. This house sat on the market for a while compared to what a lot of other houses in the neighborhood that we're in. We think this is a big reason why. It's got this tiny little master bath with no door. No door. So we think this is why. And the people just didn't want to live with this tiny little bathroom, which I don't really blame them. And also with this, in comparison to the other bedrooms, with this being a master, let me see, this tinier closet for 2 people is just not really realistic. So we're trying to decide what to do. Part of us, I don't mind the room size, but I think what we would like to do is just extend back and put an addition on the back of the house and add, just create a nice new closet and bathroom. Hi guys. So you can see we go out the back door. We have all this space right here that we could come out. So I think that's what we're gonna end up doing. It's just so that's what I'd like to do. Hey Buster, you coming? It's hot out here. You need to come inside.
Come on, Buster. Come on, Buster. Go
And also I would get rid of these French doors because I don't need those. Are they coming in? So that is really it. This is back out to the living room. We're just taking it one step at a time, and we plan to be here for so we've got a lot of time. I think this house has a ton of potential.